The expression on the bulletin board, "Big Brother is watching you," verifies an opinion which I heard, that there is a certain degree of 1984 present in the course, in the setting forth of the religious positions presented here. Truth is error, it seems to me, is one of the aphorisms in 1984. I'm not here to defend fundamentalism, owing to the fact that a fundamentalist is always a person who is farther right religiously than you happen to be. Nor can I go along with the normal concept of sociological fundamentalism, which is basically a religious negativism, that one should not play cards, one should not dance, one should not wench, and the like. Also, I am not here to defend Lutheranism. I understand that I was introduced in previous lectures as a stump-pounding Missouri Synod Lutheran. However, I do understand that some other people besides Missouri Synod Lutherans are going to get to heaven. Nor am I here to defend Protestantism as such. What I will say to you will, I'm sure, be equally hospitable to those of you who are in the Orthodox Eastern Church or in the Roman Catholic Church. Particularly in the case of Roman Catholicism, if you have followed the developments of Vatican II, the kind of justification approach that's taken by Hans Kuhn and others of the new shape. I'm here to describe and defend historic Christianity as represented by the ecumenical creeds, the Apostles, the Nicene, the Athanasian creeds. These are basic to all of organized Christianity, and I hope that I don't represent some kind of sectarianism. I think it would be a waste of your time if that were the case. Now, in one sense, I am a fundamentalist, the sense in which the term is defined in the famous Green Book. On page 144, it says, "One may say that a fundamentalist is one who believes in the inerrancy of Scripture and the deity of Christ." If this is an adequate definition of fundamentalists, then all members of the Orthodox Eastern Church, all Roman Catholics, and Protestants of the Reformation tradition are fundamentalists. I think this is an unfortunate definition. On page 146, the fundamentalist position is further described as follows, and I think this is a caricature. As the term revelation is used by fundamentalists, revelation means that there are statements that must be accepted without any evidence whatsoever, simply on the ground that they are from God. The method of revelation, as defined by the Orthodox, is the method of authority. This method of authority is the exact opposite of the scientific method, where the scientific method requires openness, submission of results to further checking, willingness constantly to revise one's views, and a contentment with relative and partial truths. The method of authority requires that there be fixed, eternal, absolutely certain truths that cannot be questioned or reformed. I have never met anyone within the Christian tradition who holds to a position like this. I'm sure there must be some, otherwise the paragraph wouldn't appear here. But I don't think this has much to do with the historic Christian faith. I understand that this is one of the most popular courses on this campus, an elective course which every year is peopled by many students who are concerned with religious questions. Now, I know that in part the appeal of this course is based upon its instructor, Professor Tiebout, who is a delight, I understand, with... with just that proper combination of cynicism and sarcasm that appeals to the undergraduate. I notice running through the Green Book comments about Superman and Clark Kent, and I can fully understand the appeal of such a presentation. But your motives, I know, go well beyond this. You realize the multiplicity of religious options that exist in the world, the diversity of religious claims, and you're in this course because you want to investigate the nature of these claims. The problem, religiously, comes from the diversity and contradictory character of religious claims. Indeed, the history of the field of history of religions has been a gradual realization of the fact that the religions at their heart are not one, but very different. In the 19th century, the field was known as history of religion, singular. The assumption was that all of the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?